Good morning, guys. I am currently walking to find my mom and Bancroft in the university library because it's study day for all the students, and they always bring therapy dogs in the library for them to like relax with, which I think is really cute, and it's cool that mom gets to do it. So I am headed there now. For a couple of hours now. I went to let out Otto and then I brought Bancroft home. So I've been working on designs since I got back. I'm a little tired if you can't tell, sorry. And I'm very, very excited about them. So it's kind of like a cross between the sampler kits, like, you know, that deluxe monthly sampler. It's like a cross between monthly samplers and weekly kits. So I've taken what I really like about the weekly kits and what I really like about the samplers to make like a mini weekly kit is what I'm going to be calling them. So this is the Valentine's Day one. And basically you'll just get like decorative boxes, some functional boxes, and a couple of little decorative things. So you can make a whole week in your planner. Of course, I don't think it has everything you exactly need, but instead of buying the weekly kit that has like 4 different sheets, like it has the sampler set, a decorative sheet, some half boxes, and it has another like decorative full boxes. This is kind of like a smaller version of that, just to get you what you need for a week if you don't want to buy that whole kit, or you're just interested in doing like a 1 week spread that with a little bit of stickers and you know you already have some other stuff. This is kind of like a supplement, so you get exactly what you need in a smaller dose. And I made this one, I made the pastel one into one of these. I did the Arctic like nautical set, and then I also did a Red Riding Hood one. Alex designed a Red Riding Hood, it's really hard for me to say, a Red Riding Hood and a Big Bad Wolf a couple of weeks ago. No, like a couple of months ago, I think, and he never finished the collection. He just made a couple of things for it, which is perfect for a set like this because it's not a full decorative set, but it just adds to it. So we plan on releasing like a full Valentine's Day set with like a bunch of different stuff that you can decorate with to add to this. But if you just want something simple and easy, I thought these would be really great, and I've been wanting to do it for a while now, so I just finally decided to commit to it. But once the Red Riding Hood one prints out, I'll show you guys because it's pretty cool, and they kind of just help guide you in weekly themes too. So you'll have like the color scheme that you need, and then you can just add a couple of stickers here or there to keep up with that color scheme. But I definitely think I'm going to be doing these, and they might replace the old like month-old holiday stuff. Like there was that old Thanksgiving one. We did some new Thanksgiving stuff, but there's an old Thanksgiving one and there is an old St. Patrick's Day, and I think I'll just keep doing them as we go along for 2016 to do new holiday kits or something. I don't know, I just like updating things. I get tired of the same old, and I just thought this looks so pretty, and I think people have been wanting something a little bit more like this too. A little bit more affordable, easy to use, that kind of thing. Are the Red Riding Hood stickers. And I love them. We'll probably end up doing a full sheet of the decorative ones if there's a demand for them, like if people really like this and want more. But I think this is such a cool way to incorporate a lot more themes without it taking so much time to make them. This is way easier to make, believe it or not, than the larger kits, and I just think it's such a fun idea. So this is the nautical one. and then you saw the Valentine's Day one, and then there's a pastel one too. I think they just look so pretty having everything on one sheet. And then I also made, I'm just sharing all of the things with you. I made these credit card ones, like these little flags that you can write in how much you paid your credit card for, because I am now paying credit card bills, which is fun. But it's good to know like what we're paying and how much we're paying. So, and then I also made these, which I want to explain a little bit. So they say Ketchup Day on them. And I have been reading a lot about this thing called a Ketchup Day, and I will link to some blog posts if I can find them or re-find them about what a Ketchup Day is, why you should do it, and all that sort of thing, but just a general gist of it. And I'll be writing a blog post about this because I think it's such a cool concept. So a Ketchup Day is a day that you do based on how often you need it. So I schedule them every couple of months, so every like 2 or 3 months. And it is a day where you don't plan any meetings, appointments, you don't go to work, you don't have any friends or family over. It's just a day for you to catch up on all those things that have kind of been piling up in your life. So maybe you bought a lot of photos and you want to make a art gallery photo wall, and you just never found the time to actually put the photos on the wall. Or maybe you want to back up all of your photos and you just haven't had the time for it, or make a photo album and like buy one from your trip to Hawaii or something. Just all those things that you really want to accomplish, but you just don't have time for. So you write all those things down on the list. You just keep a running list of them, and then when the day rolls around, your catch-up day, you spend the entire day doing those sorts of things. They don't have to be like chores or things that you need to do either, like cleaning out your closet or something. They can also be like, I really, really want to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., for example, but you just don't have time or it's not fitting into your schedule. You could binge watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on your catch-up day. It's more or less just a me day for you to catch up on everything that you want to catch up on, but it's spread out enough that it's not like, oh, I have a catch-up day every single week, I'm watching TV every single week for an entire day straight. So it's more like, just write everything down that you really want to accomplish that you don't have time for, like organizing your filing cabinet, that kind of sort of stuff that you really want to do, but it just doesn't fit in your everyday routine, and then have a day designated for that. So I thought these stickers would be a really cute way to denote that. And I think it's something we should all adopt. I think it's gonna work. You're not focusing. I think it's gonna work so well for my lifestyle that it really does not want to focus. I think it's gonna work so well for my lifestyle because there's tons of stuff I want to do. And once we get our new house, which is a whole other conversation in itself, that I want to be able to make sure that I set time apart at least once every couple of months to accomplish the stuff that I'm really interested in doing. But those are all of the new releases I made today. I'll probably make a couple of more tomorrow. I'm just not really feeling it. It's about 5 o'clock right now, and I think I'm gonna move on to working on something else. I'm not sure though. Good morning, guys, and happy Vlogmas Day 16. I have decided that today's the day I'm going to do what I've been thinking about doing for a while, but it's a little bit premature, but I thought I'd do it anyway. So I'm going to take the last, or the 6 months that are in my current planner, the July or June to December, and cut out or take out the pages from my old one and put those in, so that this will end up being a complete planner, and then I will have just 12 months in my current one so that the coil has plenty of room to expand for the next year. And so we're gonna see how this goes. I have my like wrenchy thing, and I have the hardest time straightening out the coil bit. Like, I have a little bit of a curl on this one, but I think I can still make it work. I've done this once before, but this is the first time I'm like doing a big switch, so we'll see how it goes. So update, don't let anyone lie to you and say that this is easy. I am about halfway recoiling and it's a pain in the ass. Like, I can never get the coil to like go straight enough that it's easy to spin through. And I know people use like binder clamps, but I find that if you just keep trying, like, you have to manually do it. Like, it's the easiest way I've found, because I don't have binder clips that are big enough, and I'm not gonna go out and buy binder clips just for this project. So it's literally just trying to not ruin any of the pages and slowly getting the coil to go in through all of the pages little by little. And I have one more to do. I decided just to recoil the main one, and then I have the other one that I've just started coiling, and then the stack that I'm gonna add to that. So I'm keeping at it. So I have finished, and it was exhausting. Like, my fingers hurt a little bit. So this is the 2015 planner. So this was what I originally started on. So if you look, see here, these are some of my first spreads. And I plan on doing a walkthrough of the last half, because I think I showed until June in a video. And then I just added in from July. So you're actually gonna see 2 July tabs. So yeah, there's 2 July tabs because I didn't know how to do it properly. Oh, I think I did it wrong. No, I did it right. Okay. So I didn't use this July from the first section, but I wanted to keep this page in it, so I just have that, and then it goes into the new layout, so there's no like dots or anything. And then it has the rest of the years in here, and then I'm wrapping up the last 2 weeks in here. So it is quite bulgy, but I knew that I'm not using this after next week is over, so this is the last week in here. And I'm pretty sure I'll just be adding like Polaroid zip photos a lot and that kind of thing. So that is how that one looks, and it's definitely bulging, but I didn't really care because I know this is just gonna go into storage. And these are all of the things that I pulled out. So this is the second half of last year's. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. I might keep it for like blog photos to show the sizing of stuff, or I'll just might get rid of it. I don't like holding things around for a maybe. Like, I might use it for that, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not like 100% sure, I just want to get rid of it. But this is my current planner, and I took out those 6 months, and there is tons of room now, which is why I did it. I really wanted to have a lot of space because I just know how thick my planners get with all my stickers. And so it starts in January. So this is the first week of January and the last days of December, and then it goes all the way until December again. And there you go. So that project is done, and I thought I would show you guys. I made another new release, and you're seeing it peeking over here, but I made these like Fitbit health trackers that fit in the bottom section of the Erin Condren. They're just little boxes that I'm sure can be used other places. In the horizontal, like in that side box section, they'd fit perfectly in there. And they just say steps, distance, calories, and water. And I just thought that would be really cute. I tried to make one for the sidebar, and it just wasn't working out with the sizing, so I'm just leaving it at that. But I'm really glad this project is over. I know that these pages are going to be kept really safe together in their little kit, and it worked out really well because this is the entirety of 2015. So I love how that worked out, and this one's just gonna have 2016. So we're at my mom's center, and Alex is gonna read to some kids, and he is so nervous. He's not excited. He's always talked about wanting to do this, and so we just like planned a day for him, and now he's not excited.
I don't know, walking into the classrooms, hello, I'm coming here to read for you. It's more for me than you.
It's so normal though, it's not weird at all.
So this is called The Book with No Pictures by B.J. Novak. I'm a monkey who taught myself to read. Hey, I'm not a monkey! And now I'm reading you with my monkey mouth in my monkey voice. That's not true, I'm not a monkey! Named Boo Boo Butt.
I liked it, all of it.
Yeah, me too.
My favorite part was. My favorite is. My favorite I like all of the chicken.
Yeah.
And my favorite.
That one was pretty cool.
What did you
And
say?
my favorite part.
What did you think?
I thought it was fun. They all responded. They were really well behaved.
Yep.
Like I was almost gonna encourage some anarchy, but I realized that
The
probably
little
would
girl
be
next to me
against
held my
production.
hand.
Did she?
She was like, she just took my hand. I was like,
Well, I was
okay.
gonna, well, because I tried to make sure I got everyone's like feedback,
Yeah.
except for the girl sitting next to you because you were talking to her. So I wanted to make sure.
She was like, she spoke up. She's like, I like the part when they were growing in the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That
That
was
was
cool.
pretty cool.
So yeah, I saw you taking care of her, but yeah, I got everyone's feedback.
Yeah,
That
I
was
sat
fun.
right in the back, and I was like, how do I fit in this tiny
She
spot?
was so, yeah, she was so cramped. It was so
and then,
cute.
and then the girl was like, I'm gonna sit next to you. And I was like, okay. So yeah, he read the book with no pictures, right?
Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
super fun to read.
Yeah, it's a newer book, so that was like, it's just like funny words. And
It's
that
by
sort
the
of thing.
It's written by one of the writers of The Office.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Then The Balloon Farm was one of my childhood favorites.
It's
I didn't know
really
it was
pretty
so
fun.
long.
Yeah, it went
But
on
they did a good
and on
job.
and on. But yeah, no, they were
Exactly.
really well behaved.
So that was it. That was Allie's.
That was fun, yeah. All right, back to work.